Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Tea Time with Mrs. Potts. My name is Emily Jewell. I play Mrs. Potts in the national tour of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, presented by Networks Presentations. I'm here today with Patrick Pevehouse, who plays Lumiere in our show. Patrick, will you introduce yourself to everyone?
Yes.
More than just what you do in the show.
Oh, sure, of course. So I'm Patrick. I grew up in the DFW area, which is Dallas-Fort Worth. And we just played our hometown, which is fantastic. And I went to Oklahoma City University for college.
Cool.
And then moved up to New York shortly after that and started doing shows, and it's been great ever since.
You brought up being home, so I want to talk about that first. Like, how awesome was it to be home and like perform in your hometown?
God, it was just the best. It was the best.
Why?
Yeah, well, because there were so many people that I hadn't seen for so many years that I got to see that I just love spending time with. Lots of people from college and, well, actually, yeah, college and high school, and then a lot of adults that had a lot of influence on me growing up, and people who nurtured my career from the start. And it was fantastic getting to see all of them and show them what I've been doing since I moved to New York.
That's awesome. How many people did you have Sunday night, by the way?
Yeah, like somewhere like around 300 people.
300 people just Sunday night. And we had 8 shows in Fort Worth, so you think about how many people made it.
It's just like things happen.
You're a celebrity. Yeah.
No.
So, you had a huge fan club. You always get, like, the first crazy cheer at curtain call, because Lumiere is such
an iconic role. It's super iconic.
Yeah.
People just, like, identify with Lumiere.
Right,
like,
why do you think that is?
Dude. Because he's so fun. He's just so, you know, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, shamelessly flirty, you know, and just so,
So you hate playing him?
I just hate it. Oh, it's the absolute worst. No, yeah, it's a blast. This has been a role that I've wanted to play for so many years, and I'm really excited that I get to play it on, like, the tour, you know?
Totally.
It's been great. Yeah.
Good. Well, you're so great at it. He's
Thanks,
awesome.
Emily. Gosh, she's pretty good too. If you haven't seen the show yet, you should see the show because she's great.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I want to talk about your costume because it's, well, number one, amazing. Your jacket is ridiculous.
That jacket!
I know.
Oh my gosh, that jacket.
Will you tell them about that jacket? Because they may not have seen this yet.
That jacket, listen, I've never had a costume built for me like this before, and it's incredible. It fits me so well in the arms. And it just, it's so wonderful. But then the embroidery is all gold stitching, but when I say gold stitching, I don't mean like gold, like, oh, like, that's gold colored, or, oh, that resembles gold. Like, it is actually gold. Like, it's gold, you know, it's the most expensive thing I've ever worn. I feel like I'm wearing something made by Oscar de la Renta. Oh, you know, like one of his cerulean gowns or something.
Of course, yes. The cerulean gown.
Yeah, you know in Devil Wears Prada where they talk about where she's, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater. Never mind. It's a thing.
So, but in your costume, you are how tall?
In my costume with the wig?
Yes.
I'm 7'4".
Because you were 6'6".
Yeah, I'm 6'6" in real life. Right. Yeah.
So, it must be...
it must be pretty awesome, because it is. Listen, being 6'6" is pretty awesome.
Right, well, and just...
taller than everybody.
Like, how tall is Sam? How tall is our Cogsworth? She's shorter than me, I think.
5'4", 5'5". Yeah,
so just think about that and imagine the, like, physical comedy that you get when the two of them just stand next to each other.
It's great. It's great. It's great. I actually, you know, it's so funny. I never really notice when people are shorter than me, because I just, like, you know, that's life.
Right.
And it's only when people are as tall as me or taller than me that it freaks me out, because then I realize how tall I am. Yeah, actually the other day on the bus
someone taller than you?
Yeah, there are some people taller than me.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know that.
I'm gonna sip my tea.
The other day on the bus.
The other day on the bus, I was actually watching somebody watch the show. Because they had they were like doing coverage. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, they were watching the show, and I saw how tall I was, and it shocked me. And for for a whole day, I was like, I cannot believe that that's what I look like. But cool, you know, I'll take it.
So let's go back to being in Fort Worth and being home, because I know you had a bunch of people here, but you got to be like at home, like in your house that you grew up in, right?
Wonderful.
With your parents.
Yeah, it was wonderful because
Yeah.
I mean, being on tour sometimes, you just kind of live in this very concentrated environment and it's really wonderful, but sometimes it's a little much and you just need some space. And so it was a great time to just like go get reacquainted with myself and just kind of balance myself a little bit and like see what's important in life and whatnot. It was great. I loved it. I loved being home, and I loved getting that healthy dose of perspective.
Yeah, and your mom cooked you a bunch of food, I bet.
My mom's the best.
She was like at the stage door every night. She was our #1 cheerleader in Fort Worth.
Hey, Mom.
And her little pins.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Yeah, I know, right?
She has little Lumiere pins that she and your dad.
And my dad's a quiet one, but he's just the best.
He's great.
He's the best. he's just the best. He cracks me up. That man, I just love him.
So, Patrick, this isn't your first tour. You were on Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And you were on a ship.
Yeah.
How does like being on a cruise ship compare to being on tour? Because you're away for both of them.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, when you're on a ship, you are cut off from everything in the world. So this whole concentrated environment that I'm talking about on tour is like even more concentrated, and so sometimes if you're lucky, like I was, you can luck out with like the most unbelievable cast ever who just like really is always there for you. But it's hard being on a ship. I really enjoyed my time on the ship, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I actually got to do Toy Story the musical with our Beast. Ryan Wood. And it was great. So that's how I got to meet him. So we're on tour again. Yeah, the ship was definitely a defining moment in my life. Maybe I'll do it again someday. Maybe I won't. But I do prefer tour because it's a little bit more lenient and you can kind of be yourself a little bit more. And you have access to your phone so you can talk to people, and still keep in touch with your family and whatnot. So yeah, I prefer tour.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're having a great time, as you can tell.
Well, of course, it's tea time with Mrs. Potts.
You brought up an excellent point, which is, how do you eat on tour?
Oh, brother. Well, you do eat.
Yeah, well, you have to eat.
You do a lot of eating.
Right.
So it starts with chewing.
Oh, is that how you eat? You chew and then swallow?
Yeah.
And then digest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I really love eating on tour, but keeping the figure tight on tour is hard because you're seeing the country.
Yeah.
And we live in a really fantastic country with lots of really good food.
Lots of really good food.
Yeah.
Has there been a highlight for you? Has there been like one restaurant or one food item that you
yeah,
like,
there's this one restaurant. There's this one restaurant that sticks out in my mind. It's called like Chipotla or
Your boyfriend Chipotle?
My boyfriend Chipotle. Yeah. Chipotle is my boyfriend.
Jerk.
I know. No, actually, there have been lots of really wonderful restaurants, and unfortunately, I can't because I didn't write. You know what? Actually, my friend Ryan Wood journals, and he writes down all of these really wonderful restaurants, so he remembers them. And I can't remember the name of any of these restaurants, but they're so good. We went to this the Salt Lick Barbecue in Austin. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good.
Wait, are you from Texas? Do you like barbecue?
I mean, like a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like a little bit. Yeah, but lots of really, 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 really great places we've been to. Oh, in DC, they have this Mediterranean style.
Yes, please talk about that place.
Version of Chipotle called Roti. And listen, I'm in an open relationship with Chipotle, so sometimes Roti is okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand that. You both understand that about each other.
Yeah, Chipotle and I communicate really, really well. It is deep and it is real. So.
Anything else you were just like burning to say to the public?
Yes. The only secret weapon you have against anybody else is exactly yourself. Be yourself.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, we probably should end. So, thank you for being here today. And I'm going to leave them with what I leave them with every week, which is, remember, there's nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter. Thanks. Doozy.
Do you see the lamp? Do you see?
Are you recording already?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, for real? Oh, so we can just
Okay,
start whenever.
okay, alright. So,
Well, do you
hi.
want me to stop or do you want me
No,
to...
Wait, is this gonna be part of the blooper?
I think we should do... And I'm here today with the lovely Patrick Pevehouse, who plays Lumiere in our show. Patrick, will you introduce yourself to the folks
Yeah.
who are watching?
I'm Patrick Pevehouse and I play Lumiere.
Thank you. What?
My suitcase is like having some trouble. Okay, well,
Do you
whatever.
need it in your suitcase?
No, it's just like having some trouble.
Disney, my magic in each one. Yeah, sip that.
I don't know
Thanks,
what that
Ryan.
is. Hi, Ryan.
We have a special guest with us today.
Okay, yeah, there he is. Good, that was cute. Cut that out. I'm not gonna.
Oh
see it.
no!
How long was that video?
Like
5 minutes.
Yeah.
God, but I just want to keep going. I love it. Are you still filming? Oh, great. I can't wait to see this blooper reel.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like something I actually like.
Yeah,
really
so this is
desperately want to, like,
your
talk about.
only tea time you get. With
I
me.
know, it's my moment in the sun.
Wait, but
y'all.
we all can do it.
I don't know how I'm gonna put this up. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I'm good because I don't know how I get any work done hanging out with you because we obviously have too
Listen,
good of a
it's
time
all
the time.
It's all typecasting. I just love this one. She's the best. Really.
Yeah, I gotcha.